Redmond with his first. I got him. That is Zach Redmond's first points of the game. 15-point advantage for Lowell here in the Susie's Diner second quarter, 36-21. Lowell with the advantage. Cody Cruz into a turn. Lets it go top of the lane. No, and the ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Hebron Hawks. Last touch in the vicinity, Nick Manthis of Lowell.
They are getting no penetration whatsoever.
2:42, Susie's Diner second quarter. Hebron with the basketball. Cody Cruz right of the lane, cuts into the paint, medium range jumper. No, off the glass. And here is in transition, John Corey scoops up with the left hand, good in the paint. Corey lighting it up here in the second quarter, as here is dueling at midcourt for Hebron, quickly ahead in the paint, lets it go short off the glass, and Lowell with the rebound in transition, out of reach for Manthis, as it's a turnover on the part of Lowell, out of bounds to the visiting Hawks.
It just seems like Hebron is out of breath, man, facing this press. They got to find a way to solve this press and get back into the ball game.
The strong press that has led the Lowell Red Devils to 8 wins this season, not to mention 6 wins in a row. They won their first 2 games of the season, both here at home against Hanover Central and Gavitt. They lost the next 2, but have since mustered up 6 straight. 38-21 the lead, Lowell with the advantage, and Chad Patrick can't dribble in a 3 from the top of the boy, Snowman, I got to give credit to Chad Patrick, just racing for the basketball. Not a good night to this point for the Hebron Hawks, but Chad Patrick racing and doing all he can to try to keep the ball alive.
Man, nothing is going right for Hebron here in the first half.
Front court to the right, slow dribble by Nick Manthis with the right hand into the timeline, pitches it over for Jusovic. There's a dribble drive, scored for Redmond.
That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. They're letting him in the lane too easy.
The lead gets bigger and bigger. 19 points for Lowell, 40-21. As Redmond into the front court kicks it out. Here is Corey. Thought about taking the 3. Now pulls up right wing. Lets it go offline. And the rebound controlled by Onyx. Now Manthis in the lane. Circus shot. Ribbing no. And the rebound controlled by the Hebron Hawks. As bringing the basketball into the front court, Chad Patrick. Patrick holds his dribble, kicks it out, dueling a pitch right at the key, into a spin. Here is Rusky, lets it go, no, and a foul.
Nothing is going right for Hebron so far tonight. Nothing. They haven't been able to penetrate and get in the lane.
Noah Dorr called for his second foul. That is the team's 8th foul. One piece of good news for the Hebron Hawks, they are in the bonus as Rusky dribbles to our left, arcs it up and down, perfect on the first.
This is the time where you have to take, if you're Hebron, you want to get this down to maybe 15, maybe 14 at halftime. There's 1:14 left. If you can put on a little pressure of your own, you can get this down to 14, maybe even down to 10 before the break.
Artuso in the game, Logan Ryan in as well for Hebron. The second 3 throw good by Carson Rusky. 40-23, still a commanding 17-point lead for the Lowell Red Devils in their own gym on this Tuesday night here from downtown Lowell off of Route 2. Front court to the right for the Lowell Red Devils. Here is Manthis, a nice behind the back dish, however leaving him short.
Get out of here.
And coming up with the rebound is John Corey, who can't get it to drop. And here's Hebron, front court to the left to the near side, almost stolen away as Everhart feeds it for Logan Ryan, who comes up missing. 40 seconds remaining here in the second quarter as down low, Skorka comes up missing, and the cash off the glass in by Monix.
5 offensive rebounds for Lowell.
42-23, the lead keeps getting bigger and bigger to 19, 25 seconds. Here's a cross-court outlet for Dueling. Rusky right at the key, Dueling with a right-handed dribble. Dueling has it blocked, gets the ball for a moment, kicks it off. No Logan Ryan, and he comes up with the cash off the glass in the paint.
He's going to be huge for them in the second half.
8 seconds. Lowell will play for the last shot. Dribbling at John Corey. Corey starts to drive, kicks it out to the right. No good by Skorka, and that will do it for the opening 16 minutes. All Lowell Red Devils on their own gym. 42-25 as the Susie's Diner second quarter comes to an end. We have the halftime show presented by Countryside Realty. That's coming up next. 42-25. We're at halftime. The Lowell Red Devils lead the Hebron Hawks in their own gym. You're listening to Hebron Hawks basketball on the Arena Sports Network.
Let me tell you about American Grappler Wrestling and MMA Outfitters. American Grappler makes shirts that honor the American wrestling and combat sports tradition unlike any other brand on the market today. And I'm going to tell you a little personal story. American Grappler just did a tribute shirt to my coach, my mentor, one of my best friends, the legendary Billy Wicks, who just passed on. And all of the profits of this shirt are going to Billy Wicks' family. That's what kind of a brand this is. They are not just an advertiser on the team sport. They are not just an advertiser on the Arena Sports Network. They have become family. And let me tell you something else about American Grappler. Their shirts are of the finest quality. I've been training in these shirts and wearing them proudly for years. American Wrestling Heritage. Go to AmericanGrappler.us today. You'll be happy you did.
Wilt Fang Builders of Hebron have been building quality new homes and remodeling since 1947. Visit them at 110 West Wilson in Hebron, Indiana, or call them at 219-996-7131. You can also email them at wiltfangbuilders@yahoo.com. Wilt Fang Builders, quality new homes and remodeling since 1947.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in Indiana is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, it just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
This print shop in Hebron, Indiana has been doing printing since 1979. You can take advantage of this website special of getting 500 full-color business cards on a quality business card stock for just $49, an online special only. But you can use other means to get the name of your business out there through Russ's Print Shop and the Hebron Advertiser, located at 131 North Main Street in Hebron, Indiana. Give them a call today at 219-996-3142 or toll free at 877-996-3142. Russ's Print Shop, fine printing and design since 1979. Hey y'all, Snowman here. I want to tell you about a great place here in Hebron that supports the Hebron Hawks. It's called Susie's Diner at 407 South Main Street here in Hebron, Indiana. They got the best food around. If you're looking for a place to get a quick bite to eat or to hang around for a little while, check out Susie's Diner at 407 South Main Street in Hebron, Indiana. And my personal recommendation, the first of many to come, try the biscuits and gravy. Man, they are good. Susie's Diner, 407 South Main Street, Hebron, Indiana, or call them at 219-996-3463. Welcome back to the pit in Lowell, Indiana. Brian Snow here with you. 42-25, the Lowell Red Devils lead your Hebron Hawks as we are here at the half. Time for the Countryside Realty Halftime Report, brought to you by Countryside Realty, where professionalism matters. Don't go unrepresented in one of the largest investments of your life. And man, it was not a good first half for the Hebron Hawks, as my partner Frank Sprinkle joins me. And Frank, it's a case of whatever could go wrong for Hebron did go wrong in that first half, and yet you get the feeling they're still in this game.
Well, they are still in this game. There's still another 16 minutes left, but they got to figure out how to contain and counter against this Lowell backcourt defense. The backcourt defense of Lowell, very strong, very aggressive. And the Hebron Hawks, they've been committing a lot of turnovers in this game. Find a way to minimize turnovers, but they got to come out of the locker room with a big third quarter run. They got to cut this lead significantly. If they do, they're still in it. But they got to find a way to counter one. Well, first of all, they can't turn the ball over. That's been a big problem in itself. But two, they got to find a way, Snowman, to counter against this backcourt trap of the Lowell Red Devils. That's a great trap, and they're running it to success here tonight.
12 turnovers in that first half by the Hebron Hawks, converted into 22 points for the Lowell Red Devils. Logan Ryan leads Hebron with 9 in that first half. If they find a way to get him the ball, he could do some damage. But Carson Rusky and Cody Cruz must step up for the Hebron Hawks in the second half.
Everybody has got to step up. Everybody has. You know, Carson Rusky, Payne Doling, everybody. You mentioned about Cody Cruz. Everybody has got to come out and do their part. Chad Patrick, we've seen him shoot lights out in previous games this season. Only has one field goal to account for his credit. That's a three-pointer in the second quarter. See what they can do in the second half. Everybody has got to completely make a 180 to get back in this game.
42-25, Lowell leads. Frank will have the call of the third quarter. You've been listening to the Countryside Realty Halftime Report, brought to you by Countryside Realty, where professionalism matters. Visit them online at 987sell.com or give them a call at 219-987-7355. Frank's third quarter is next. This is Hebron Hawks basketball.
Countryside Realty and their team of realtors are ready to handle your real estate transaction with honesty, professionalism, and over 17 years of industry knowledge. Presented in one of the largest investments of your life. Call their DeMont, Indiana office at 219-987-SELL. That's 219-987-7355. You can also find them online at 987sell.com or find them on Facebook. Serving all of Northwest Indiana, Countryside Realty, where professionalism matters. Motown Mowing is based on the belief that our customers' needs are of the utmost importance. Our entire team is committed to meeting those needs. As a result, a high percentage of our business is from repeat customers and referrals. We would welcome the opportunity to earn your trust and deliver you the best service in the industry. We provide value-added service, rock-bottom prices, and extreme flexibility because we listen to our customers and continue to deliver. And for our senior citizens, we have great discounts available. Give us a call today at 219-307-0387 or visit us online at mowtownmowing.net. We are excited to be your lawn care provider. In Hebron, Indiana has been doing printing since 1979. You can take advantage of this website special of getting 500 full-color business cards on a quality business cardstock for just $49, an online special only. But you can use other means to get the name of your business out there through Russ's Print Shop and the Hebron Advertiser, located at 131 North Main Street in Hebron, Indiana. Give them a call today at 219-996-3142 or toll free at 877-996-3142. Russ's Print Shop, fine printing and design since 1979.
Welcome to another edition of Sports Infusion. I'm your host, Pamela Michelle, and this guy needs no intro, Andrew Fishbane. Well, the SEC is fat. Go Gators.
Oh, you don't tell me you're an SEC fan. You know, I would much rather be an Oregon fan than an Oregon State fan after what happened to them this weekend.
Oh, we're multitasking, so.
That's very impressive.
Sound good? Consensus opinion? Oh, right. Yep. Fantastic.
But I was so disappointed with the Packers this year that they couldn't find somebody, a running back named Cagney. Having Cagney and Lacey in the backfield.
Yeah, Russell, it is such a pleasure. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. And
I'll make sure I break that record next week.
Just that little slip. I mean, one cut, boom, and everything just started opening up, and I saw the kicker. I was like, oh, this kid, it's over.
I want my Pam, and I'm not talking cooking spray.
I understand why WWE has to have so many constraints on the guys. I mean, it's a publicly traded company.
He came in and he played, obviously, on Sunday. I don't think a guy who doesn't know the playbook or the terminology could have necessarily stepped in and played on Sunday.
If I can hold the clipboard, I can make $14 million.
Absolutely, because it's just so much fun. And the bottom line is, I love myself some Peyton Manning.
You got to go out. You got to be willing to pay the price to pay your dues.
I replaced him with Terrence Williams.
That was absolutely brilliant.
See, I was right. It is Schwab.
Know what I said? I looked up, I said, thank you, God, I'm not the only one.
He will be in that game, and he will be doing everything he can to posterize Dwight Howard.
I grew up in a house with older brothers who, kind of gave me a lot of teasing. It's sort of, it's good.
We've talked about this, and that's the way. That's the feeling I have. Is like I'm your big brother, so
exactly.
I got to be protected.
I'm Pamela Michelle, and that's what you can expect to hear every week on Sports Infusion.
Are you done?
And we welcome you back to Lowell High School in Lowell, Indiana, just off Route 2. 42-25, the Lowell Red Devils lead. The Hebron Hawks set for the start of the third quarter, presented by Ross Print Shop. Thanks to Ross Print Shop and all of our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Frank Sprinkle, the big win, as well as Brian Snow, the snowman. Front court to the right, the Hebron Hawks start with Artuso working in between the circles at the top of the key. Pitches it out for Rusky to the far side. Cuts with the left-handed dribble, left of the key. Feeds it for Logan Ryan, but it is taken away by the Lowell Red Devils. Driving down the lane is Redmond, and it is cashed off the glass for Zach Redmond.
Here we go again. You get that great of a shot at the rim, and you're unable to convert.
Artuso in between the circles, feeds it over for Dueling, left wing to the far side. Holds his dribble. Now Artuso in between the circles, holds his dribble, right-handed motion, calls out the play. Logan Ryan right at the key. Now a left-handed dribble by Artuso. Holds his dribble, pitches it over. Chad Patrick starts the dribble in between the circles. Artuso for Tyler Patrick also in the game. Hebron needs to get a basket. There's no shot clock in high school basketball. They are down by 25.
They're not even looking inside.
They're down by 19. They need to get it. As Ryan cash off the glass, started the drive. Nicely done.
They were looking to get it inside to Rusky, and they couldn't get it to him, or they were afraid to get it to him because. And you know what? When you commit as many turnovers as Hebron has in the first half, it makes you a little timid. Not saying the team is timid, but the situation will make you timid.
It's an opportunity for a three-point play off the foul as Redmond called for his first team foul. Slight bend by Logan Ryan, lets it go. Red lane around the iron no, and the leaping rebound controlled by Manthis, who calls out, who works the point, points with the left hand, now angles to the far wing against Dueling. Manthis into a spin, tries to go down low for Dewar, and here is Hebron taking over as Artuso with the basketball. The time is of the essence here for the Hebron Hawks. This is early third quarter.
Speed this game up.
But they are down by 7. But they are down by 17. And a nice cut to the basket from the right wing by Chad Patrick. So Chad with 6 points in the game. Front court to the left. The Lowell Red Devils, a 3 attempt on the way by Corey. Cannot triple it up in the paint. Rimming no by Dewar, as here's Hebron, and a turnover. Actually, it's going to stay with the Hebron Hawks. Last touch, I believe it was John Corey of the Lowell Red Devils.
Got to get going in transition. Got to get going.
Red jersey tops, red shorts, white numerals front and back. As a turnover at midcourt, as Redmond is able to get to it. And now here's a cut to the basket. Corey left, starts to drive, feeds it over. Dewar, free-throw line jumper, no, and the rebound controlled by Chad Patrick across court. Artuso starts to drive, right-handed dribble, right at the key, looks for the outlet, bounces it over for Dueling. Dueling with the right-handed dribble. Artuso at the feed. Artuso at the free-throw line. Here's Chad Patrick losing the handle and out of bounds. It's going to go to the Lowell Red Devils. So another turnover, Snowman, and that has been 15, the tail of this game.
15 turnovers.
15 turnovers as the Lowell Red Devils will look to add on to what already is a 44-29 lead, 15 points here in the third quarter, presented by Ross Print Shop. So Manthis with the basketball, pitches it over into the corner as Corey feeds it over as it's taken away by the Hebron Hawks.
Going.
Dueling the feed for Chad Patrick, cuts to the basket, no, and a foul.
That's how you attack. That's how you attack. And that's what Hebron has to do to get back in this game. They have to attack.
So that will send Chad Patrick to the line. It occurred in the act of shooting as the foul called on Noah Dorr. That is his third foul. He's in a little bit of trouble here with 5:06 for the third quarter. Patrick dribbles, stands tall, now starts the bend, slight bend, lets it go, and he arcs it perfectly down the net. So Chad Patrick with the free throw. Dorr leaves the game for a moment. Checking in is Brett Skorka. So here is the free throw attempt, and it is good.
Big ones
for Chad Patrick. Indeed, it is 44-31. Still a ways to go, but the Lowell Red Devils with the lead here in the third quarter.
It.
And out of bounds, it's going to go to the Hebron Hawks. By the way, in that second quarter, 23-12, the Lowell Red Devils outscored the Hebron Hawks. Lowell led at the end of the first quarter, 19-13, but a big second quarter. As here's a still in midcourt, taken away by Redmond. Memphis cuts
offensive foul.
An offensive foul. No basket for Manthus. And the offensive foul will come against Manthus.
Good job by Artuso taking the charge.
Beautiful indeed. Manthus with his first foul. That is the team's third of this third quarter. And the ball almost turned away as here's dueling.
What
for
pass!
Logan Ryan off the pass. Logan Ryan, beautiful. 44-33, 11-point lead. Lowell with the double-digit figures. Manthus a three, triple it up right wing from the far side.
Oh, man.
So Manthus in double digits with 12 points. Or check that, 14 points. As Logan Ryan out of the reach, and it was deflected by a Lowell player, so it will stay with the...
Again, the passes have to be more... Passes have to be crisp.
4:23 for the Russ Print Shop third quarter, 47-33. Hebron trailing in this game as Tyler Patrick comes in. Artuso takes a seat. Into the front court to our right, the ball brought inbounds by the Hebron Hawks. Chad Patrick holds right near the timeline.
Oh, you got a man-to-man match.
Left-handed dribble, now switches over to the right, cuts it over for dueling right wing, angles to the right, and loses his balance as he was out working on Lohmeyer and a travel call on the Hebron Hawks.
You know what? That's a good call. That's a good call. Doling lost his footing.
4:08 for the Russ Print Shop third quarter here from Lowell High School. The Hebron Hawks on the road. A house of horror here at the pit tonight on the campus of Lowell High School. 47-33. The Red Devils with the advantage. Manthus angles his dribble to the right. Now feeds into the quarter for Corey. Triple it up, a three from the right corner. John Corey with a three-pointer. And for John, he's up to 7 points here in this game here tonight.
There you go, Chad.
And Chad Patrick able to come up with a layup off the glass. Good.
Now you got to get it stopped.
Now here's a dribble drive by Manthus. Too high off the glass. Actually good off the glass. A little too high, but he was able to get it to drop. 16 points for Nick Manthus in this game. 3:30 for the Ross Print Shop third quarter. 52-35 to lead. 17 points for the Lowell Red Devils. Now Cody Cruz starts the cut and out of bounds. Last touch by the Lowell Red Devils. Working against Cody Cruz was Zach Redman. And Jacob Everhard coming into the game, taking a seat. Peyton dueling. Cody Cruz looking for the trigger. Or I should say, pardon me, Tyler Patrick looking for the dribble as he is able to, as his Chad Patrick. Patrick pull-up jumper right at the key. Cannot get it to rattle in, and a leaping rebound by Zach Redman.
They come again.
As Lowell front court to the right, Cody Cruz triple up a three from the right wing. I'll tell you this, John Corey can really feel it now. Out of bounds, the ball will go to the Hebron Hawks, 55-35, the lead up to 20 points. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is the biggest lead.
Biggest lead of the night.
For either team, and it's the Lowell Red Devils who have been leading the entire way.
Hebron got to win at 11, but couldn't do anything with it.
Here's a spin by Cody Cruz, has it blocked, able to get it back right at the left of the key, and the rebound controlled by John Corey. Corey with the acceleration from Manthus, left of the key basket, good.
And they're getting Hebron's getting nothing at the basket. Meanwhile, Lowell continuing to attack.
18 points for Manthus, as trying to save it inbounds is John Corey, quick speed.
Hey, give Lowell credit.
Yeah,
they have out-hustled Hebron tonight. They have out-hustled them.
Especially two guys, Corey and Manthus, two guys that come to my mind with their production, especially in Manthus, terrific shooting from the outside. Here's a foul on the Lowell Red Devils as the ball, as it will come on Carson Ruski, who drew the foul. 4 fouls for the Lowell Red Devils. That is a second foul for Zach Redman. I guess if there's one constellation to look at for the Hebron Hawks, they have not committed a foul here in this third quarter. Ruski lets it go, good on the first. So 57-36 the lead. Ruski with a free throw as Chad Patrick takes a seat. Artuso back into the game for Hebron. Right at the, here's the free throw, good by Ruski. He makes a second.
This is the part where Ruski has to really get into the game.
57-37, and Corey a three, triple it up. I gotta say this, John Corey's on fire right now. He's had 3 3-pointer, Snowman, in this third quarter. Four, check that. Now on the other end, here's Cody Cruz cutting the basket. The cash off the glass for Cody.
Where's that been the entire game?
60-39. Cody with 8 points. 2 Lowell Red Devils in double digits.
Stranger things have happened, but they got to get some stops.
2 minutes remaining for the Russ Print Shop. As a long three-pointer, triple it up by Mathis. Right wing.
When it's your night, it's your night.
And it is their night as Mathis with 21 points to lead all scorers for both teams. Right front court to the right. Tyler Patrick countered against Mathis. Feeds over for Rusky as Tyler Patrick tries to cut in the lane. It's taken away. Here is Redmond to feed. Down low and a circus shot. No, but down in the vicinity was Corey. The Skorka draws the foul. First foul for the Hebron Hawks in this third quarter.
And again, it's like I told you at the top of the pregame show, the middle 2 periods are going to tell everything.
Well, it certainly did as far as the second quarter was concerned. 23-12, Lowell outscores Hebron. Second foul, by the way, to Jacob Everhart. I should say Skorka, this is on his first free throw. Cody Cruz coming out of the game as Brendan Velpole off the bench. 63-39, the lead, 24 points. It has not been bigger for either team, and it is good by Skorka. So a minute 30 and counting for the Russ Print Shop third quarter. The Lowell Red Devils continue to cruise here in their own gym tonight. Tyler Patrick, front court to the right, holds his dribble, tries to bounce it in, it's taken away. Redmond with the steal, a bounce lead. Here's the layup good on the part of Lohmeyer.
Nice scoop.
Nice scoop indeed, and 27 points. The question is, will the lead be 30 before this night is over? 66-39, Lowell with the advantage. Now front court to the right. Here is the cash off the glass. Good by Everhart. Jacob Everhart with a field goal inside 1 minute remaining for the third quarter. That is his first 2 points of the game. And off the glass, good by Skorka. As Skorka with a field goal, give him 11 points in this game. Wow, and a three, triple it up from the left wing for Jacob Everhart. And we have a timeout called on the part of the Hebron Hawks. It's a 30-second timeout as John Steinhilber calling timeout. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with 40.3 and a 68-44 lead for the Lowell Red Devils here in the Russ Print Shop third quarter, Snowman.
Lowell came into the night averaging 69.6. Guess what? They're at 68 right now.
And 68 points for the Lowell Red Devils. That is actually one of the highest point totals they have had. They've scored 92 points against Hanover Central in their November 23rd opener on this gym, in which they defeated Hanover Central 92-63. They put 83 against Gavin in a win on December 1st. 76 against the DAC's Portage Indians on December 13th, 76-69. And all have been in this gym. Boy, Lowell a force to be reckoned with in their own floor.
Nice
Skorka down low and a beautiful pass from Corey to Skorka.
26 in this third quarter.
13 points.
28 in this third quarter for Lowell.
13 points for Skorka. 20 seconds remaining. Hebron with the basketball, front court to the right. 16 seconds as Artuso dumps it off, and the ball loose and into the hands of the Lowell Red Devils. Skorka with the right-handed dribble, cuts paint, right-handed scoop, good, and a foul.
Oh.
Offensive foul. 70-44, a 26-point lead. The foul called against Skorka, as if Lowell really needs a basket. They lead by 26 at the moment. 7.2 seconds remaining here in the Russ Print Shop third quarter. Artuso with the basketball. Slow dribble, cross-court pass for Tyler Patrick under a double team, and that will do it for the third quarter.
And that last possession outlines the night for Hebron. They have a chance to score, and they didn't take it.
70-44, the lead for the Lowell Red Devils. Snowman with the money quarter, the South Lake Body Auto Sales / and Repair fourth quarter. That's coming up. You're listening to Hebron Hawks basketball on the Arena Sports Network.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Indiana knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. Well, it needs to be family-friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community. School sports. Good for our kids, good for our community. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We're heading to the South Lake Body Auto Sales and Repair fourth quarter, and for the tale of the play-by-play, the money quarter, here's Brian Snow.
Thank you very much. The fourth quarter also brought to you by Mr. Fat Cat's Auto Repair Shop. Corey drives to the hole from the right baseline that's fouled going up. This is the story of the game. Lowell has been in attack mode since minute 1, period.
I'm just curious, if we were to figure out the average for the Lowell Red Devils of points scored on their home court, it's got to be high.
I'd say it's about 76. They're at 70 right now. Free throw missed by Skorka.
By the way, this is the fourth highest point total for Lowell in a game this season. 76 is their third highest.
Free throw number 2 is good, 71-44, as Lowell has broken the ice with the scoring in every quarter in this ball game. 14 for Skorka off the bench. Artuzo in the front court finds Tyler Patrick, drops the bounce pass low for Brendan Bobble. Behind this back out to Patrick. Deep three right wing, no good. And the rebound to Skorka. He's got 7 rebounds. Flip ahead to Monix. Monix in the front court had his pass tipped out of bounds, and Hebron will take over. Here's another story of the game brought to you by Mr. Fat Cat's Auto Repair, your one-stop shop for everything. 19 Hebron turnovers tonight. They came in averaging 17. And that has translated into 30 Lowell points. Across into the front court is Artuzo. In the right corner is Patrick. Tyler Patrick flips the pass back out to Artuzo on the right wing. Over to the left side for Everhart. 7-10 for the money period. At the free throw line, Rusky. Rusky backs in, comes out Patrick. 3-ball right wing. Nope. And the rebound, Skorka. Can he save it? Yep, he does. Jordan Yusevich in the front court now finds Mantis. Drops the bounce pass underneath, out of bounds. It's tipped. And it will stay with the Red Devils.
Well, taking a look ahead, Snowman, to what the Hebron Hawks have. They will be in action Saturday down at historic Hoosier Gym against South Central Union Mills. That's a conference game.
It is a conference game, and that's a big one for them.
And then they got Calumet Lake Station at home after coming back from the middle part of the state.
Free throw, three-pointer on the way, good by Corey. He's got 16 points. 4 3-point baskets. 4 in the third. He only had 3. The other one belonged to Mantis. Here comes Cruz with a lean-in flip. Nope. Ball tapped down to Skorka. 9 rebounds for him. Yusevich in the front court. Stops. Jump pass to Corey in the right corner. He fakes. Steps back. Out front Yusevich. Left side Mantis. 3-ball on the way. Good night.
Boy, oh boy. When you're hot, you're hot. 24 points for Nick Manthis, no man. And here's, if you take a look at the guys on the floor right now, you have 3 players for the Lowell Red Devils in double-digit figures. Not one for Lowell in double digits right now, except that has changed with Logan Ryan.
Logan Ryan has 13 points. He's got 5 rebounds. But again, they've been in attack mode, Lowell has, all night. And that pressure has defined this ball game. At the free throw line, ball tipped away. 3-on-1. Here they come again. Yusevich flying to the hole, lays it in. They put this to bed at halftime. Here's Everhart on the fly, left baseline, all the way to the hoop. Missed the layup. Ball tipped high in the air, down to Yusevich. Over the top to Mantis. Mantis splits the double team. Mantis on the attack. Drops a bounce pass to Corey. Right corner, 3. Nope. Rebound, Yusevich. Bounce pass to Corey, right of the lane. Out to Mantis. Mantis on the move. Now finds Yusevich. Yusevich with a fake. Finds Mantis in the left corner. Underneath it goes to Monix. Monix comes back outside Yusevich. A straight on 3. Lock up tonight.
When it rains, it pours.
It's been pouring. and to think Hebron was within 6 at the end of 1. And now they're down 82-44 and 5:18 remaining in the money period. Artuzo turns on the dribble. This has been the problem. Too much dribbling and not enough attacking. A behind the back pass to Everhart. A wild scoop shot goes.
Beautiful.
7 for Jake Everhart off the bench. 82-46. And now they nearly come up with a steal, but it's a layup for Skorka. When it's your night, it's your night.
And speaking of their night, that's 84 points, Snowman, the second highest total for Lowell this season.
Deep 3 by Everhart is good.
Wow.
That's a Mr. Fat Cat's 3-point goal. And it's 84-49. And 4:40 remaining. Mantis a straight on 3. Missed it. Rebound tip to Monix on the left wing. Over to the right side for Jusovic. Jusovic with a fake. Free throw line Mantis. Dump pass to Skorka. He shoots it in. 18 for Skorka, all off the bench. Here comes Artuzo. Artuzo splits the double team. Throws the shot up. No good. Corey the rebound. Here they come again. Ahead to Skorka. Flying to the hole. And he gets a baby dunk.
And it looks like we have a timeout called by Lowell.
Yeah,
with Joe Delgado.
Just for a substitution. Austin Kinsey in for the first time. Zach Corey in too. 88-49 in favor of the Lowell Red Devils.
I guess the question is, Snowman, at this point, will they get to
the magic number?
To the magic number of 9. Well, 100, say what you want, but the magic number is really 93, Snowman, because that's would eclipse the highest, as I've been alluding to really throughout the night. Hanover Central, here on November 23rd, the opening game of the season, they scored 92 points, won it by 30, but 92 points, the highest point total scored for the Lowell Red Devils this season.
Well, there's 4:14 left in this game. $88-49 in favor of the Lowell Red Devils. Mantis has 24 points. Skorka with 20. With 16. That's all you need to know right now. 4:10 left. Doling in the front court with a fake. Out front Cruz and a steal by Jusovic. Jusovic on the fly. Missed the layup. Ball on the floor. It comes down to the Red Devils. Even the bench players are getting the offensive rebounds, but a travel call there.
Yeah, that was Austin Lindsay, the 5'9" senior, getting some time. Good to see these bench players get all playing time. That's what it's all about.
3:55 remaining. Hebron will drop to 4-3 on the year, and here we go again. Ahead, Jusovic. Jusovic flying all the way in. There's 90. And they are not letting up. And you know what? This kind of a game, angry enough as that shot is missed by Cruz, and it comes down to Jusovic, and here we come again. Bounce pass underneath, tipped out of bounds by Logan Ryan. Carson Ruski will come back for the Hawks.
And Snowman, you're talking about a game like this that can make Hebron angry. Well, Hebron does not really have much time for us because eventually about South, they got how many games?
They're
South
back
Central.
at it on Saturday.
Saturday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday of next week against Calumet, then the following Friday against Lake Station before the tournament. They're really not going to get much of any rest from here on out.
Well, they better take advantage of the rest they're going to get. They lob it in play to Monix. Monix, a fadeaway shot in the lane. Rimming no. Rebound Doling. 90-49 in favor of the Red Devils. A bounce pass ahead to Friel. Friel on the fly into the lane. Shoots it up. No good, but a foul call.
Lowell Red Devils, on the other hand, they will be at Highland this upcoming Saturday. That is a 7 o'clock tip-off. And then they got Griffith. My goodness, they got Griffith a week from this upcoming Friday. So they get 6 days off in between the Highland game and the Griffith game.
Friel misses the free throw. And Garrett Wiggs on for the first time. And Jusovic will depart. 3:22 left, 90-49 in favor of the Lowell Red Devils. They came out on fire and have not let up. They've shot 61% from the floor this evening. Rebound snatched down by Zach Corey. Corey hustles it up. Into the right corner is Durr. Out front to Monix. Monix right wing. And there's the back door. That shot's blocked. Rebound on the floor. Comes down to the Hawks. And now Doling hustles it up. Doling across into the front court. Feeds it right side to Valpo. Valpo over the top into Ruski against the double team. Ruski backs in and he walked.
One thing about this Lowell Red Devils team, they could take a lot of time off the clock, and we've seen teams take maybe 3 minutes off the clock, but
Where have we seen that before?
these bench players, they want to score.
Zach Corey in the front court. Beats it right side to Wiggs. Out front, Corey on the left side. That ball tipped high in the air. Noah Durr backs in, slips a pass to Monix. He missed the layup. Ball on the floor, comes down to the Hawks. 2:35 left. Friel in the front court. Friel drives, gets in the lane, forces the 15-footer, and he puts it home. And his mom sitting right behind us in love with that basket. 90-51 and 2:20 remaining. Zach Corey in the front court. Pass intended for Monix. It's out of bounds.
Couple of changes as we have for
Josh Clements on and Malachi Lara now on for the Hawks.
Yeah, and it's good to also see John Steinhilber going deep on his bench too.
Well, you got to know when the game's done, and it is now. Wiggs in the right corner. Back to Monix. Monix comes out of the right corner with 2:10 left. Out front, Corey. Corey swings it left side to Wiggs. In the left corner is Austin Kinsey. Out front, Monix, 20-footer ahead of the key. Good.
There's and now Lowell has tied their single high in terms of points with 92.
150 left. It's been all Lowell from the word go. Dancing on the dribble, picks up his dribble, over the top pass underneath the Valpo. A lean in flip, good off the glass. And there's proud Papa Anthony in the audience with us tonight. Anthony Valpo, the man in charge of Mr. Fat Cats, allowing us to sponsor this fourth quarter. Kinsey gets in the lane, comes out to Wiggs, left wing Corey, over the top pass into Durr. Noah Durr gets in the lane, a right-handed hook, and there's your answer. 7 points, and there's 94, and there's their highest scoring output here in the pit. Here's Friel spinning into the lane with a right-handed hook. Nope, Friel follows. Good. Back-to-back buckets. 94-55 and 105 left. So Hebron will drop to 4-3 with a match against South Central coming up on Saturday. To the hoop goes Durr, and he scoops it in. Not been the Hawks' night tonight at all. But you know what? It's a long season. Friel with a lean-in flip from the foul line. Rimming, no. Ball on the floor, and Zach Corey able to save it. Corey dribbles through traffic, and we get a foul.
And mentioning the fact that they do have a game on Saturday, that definitely does help Hebron. They do get a few days off, chance to refresh. Yep. But then they got Lake Station. They're really not in the conference until February 2nd, which they host Washington Township. Then they got Boone Grove on Valentine's Day on the road. Now you look at Lowell, they still have a whole horde of conference games. You mentioned Highland, Griffith, Kankakee Valley.
By the time we end in January, both the regular season and the postseason conference title will be decided in the Porter County Conference. And remember, we'll have all of that for you. Here's Corey. Fakes left of the lane, comes back out front to Kinsey. Kinsey holds the looks, 20 seconds. They really don't have to shoot the ball. They're at their highest point total, I believe, for the year with 96. Left corner, Wiggs comes up shooting left baseline and missing. And the rebound to Logan Ryan. Final 10 seconds of this contest. Here's Clements across the front court. Valpo turns and shoots a three. Missed it. Ball tapped down to Monix, and this ball game is over. And Lowell wins going away. Final score, the Lowell Red Devils 96 and the Hebron Hawks 55. Lowest point total of the year second lowest point total of the year, matching the 52 they scored at Wheeler and at home against Westville. This is the second lowest point total of the season for the Hebron Hawks. But they'll be back at it on Saturday. We'll come back with them on Wednesday. A change in our schedule. We're adding 3 more games after Saturday. And we'll let you know and keep you posted on those games. I want to thank our wonderful sponsors, including Dairy Queen of Hebron, the Hebron Athletic Department, Subway and Susie's Diner, Countryside Realty, Russ's Print Shop, South Lake Bodega Auto Sales. And our Porter County Conference Game of the Week sponsors include Parkman Excavating, CHP Graphics, and also a thank you to Mr. Fat Cats of Hebron, Indiana, your one-stop shop for all car repairs. Thanks to everybody who tuned in to tonight's contest. The unfortunate final, once again, 96-55 in favor of the Lowell Red Devils. We'll come back at you a week from tomorrow with more Hebron Hawks basketball. For the Big Win, Frank Franco, this is Brian Snow, the Snowman. We thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it. at least part of it, as we enjoy bringing it to you. Don't forget, follow us online at Arena Sportsnet on Twitter and Facebook, and also follow the Hawks at GoHebronHawks.com. Once again, your final, Lowell 96 and Hebron 55. We'll talk to you a week from tomorrow. Good night from Lowell, Indiana, everybody.